It's Carrie from Top of the Hill Fitness. Today we've got a 30-minute workout for you that includes a 20-minute HIIT. It's fun, 10 different exercises, all are total body moves. There might be a few surprises in here for you, and we've got colorful artwork by Bradley Harms. We'll start the warm-up with arm circles with a slow march for 30 seconds. And off we go. Slow march, arm circles in both directions. Let's just ease into this one. Up next is slow squat. I grab a board to raise my heels for this one because I can do better form, but whatever works for you. Slow, easy squat. Down and up. Step jack is up next. Stepping out to the side and arms come up over the head, and stepping out to the other side. And we'll just do an easy jog next. So just jogging for about 20 more seconds. And a forward lunge with arm raise next. So stepping out into the forward lunge, and let's bring the opposite arm up so we can feel that in hip flexor a bit. Good mornings are next. Arms up behind your head and hinging from your hips, lowering your upper body down and using your hamstrings and your glutes to raise yourself back up again. Just take it slow, keep a slight bend in your knees. We've got some nice stretches next. So we'll just round out the warm up with a mountain pose. And diver down, forward fold, and roll up, repeat. So mountain pose, dive down, forward fold, and roll up. We'll just keep that going for a bit. And it feels so good. We're just going to keep going for 15 more seconds, and then just ease into a jog. So this is our 1 minute before we start into the HIIT. The first exercise in the HIIT is a side shuffle with a push-up. So we'll go side to side and then come down into push-up position, do one quick push-up, and go back to the sides shuffle. So each exercise in the HIIT will do 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off, and there are 10 exercises. We'll get through them all, and then we'll take a minute recovery and do it all over again. So we've tried our best to come up with 10 exercises for the HIIT intervals that incorporate most or all of your body. So we're going one side, the other side, and then the push-up. And up quickly again to go side to side. And down to the push-up. So full body challenge. "15 seconds to go." And we've got a 15-second recovery. Double jack burpees are next. Jumping jack, out to the plank, jack, and back up to the jumping jack. Think about keeping your hips low in the plank, trying to get that straight line from shoulders to ankles. And just 10 seconds to go. We're going to do a tricep dip plus leg extension toe tap next. So tricep dip, your hips are up and you do the dip down, and then reaching for opposite toe with your hand, giving it a tap. Do one of each and then back to the tricep dip. You get a nice little stretch on your hamstrings when you're trying to touch your toes on this. And take your break. Next up is a mountain climber. We'll do 6 of them and a diamond push-up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the mountain climbers. Come down to your knees and lower down for the diamond push-up, and then back at it with the mountain climbers. Ten seconds to go. Okay, next up is a lat pull down, squat pulse, and 3 jumps. We'll have to keep our heads in this one. So starting with arms up, you do the lat pull down, come down to the squat, and we'll pulse 3 times. Come down to a sumo squat. We'll get this right. 3 sumo squat pulses and 3 jumps. And then come on up to the lat pull down again. Lower down, 3 squat pulse, and 3 sumo squat jumps. Ten to go. Next up, we're going to do arm circles in both directions and squat kicks on both sides. Arm circle each direction, and then come on down to the squat and give a kick each leg. And come on back to the arm circles and squat, kick, squat, kick. 30 seconds to go. And take your break. We've got swimmers up next, which is a total body move all on its own. So arms and legs extended, and we're moving opposite arm and leg, lifting them up and down, lowering down. And keep that quick swimmer action going for 30 more seconds. Ooh, take a break because my favorite one's coming up next. We're going to do high knees times 6 and a handstand. Quick high knees, we'll do 6 reps, and then into a handstand position against the wall is great if you have a wall. If you need to modify that, go for it. You could do a push-up, you could do a wall push-up, or you could just work on getting into handstand position. Maybe it just looks like kicking one leg up while your hands are down. Let's keep those high knees high, and we'll do them really quick. We'll get a lot out of that. And then change it up with whatever modified handstand or a complete handstand that you can do. 10 seconds to go. And take your break. You earned it. That was a good challenge. We're going to do plank to side star next, alternating sides. So high plank, and then coming up to side plank and into full side star by raising your leg up. And just keep that repeating. This is a great exercise for working on balance too. It's a tough one. 10 seconds to go. Okay, break time. Next up is a 4-punch jump lunge. Get ready to laugh here. I'm the worst at this. So come to lunge position and do 4 punches, so 2 each side, and then do a jump to switch the lunge up so the other leg is forward. I have so much work to do on my punching. Might as well do the work now. And we've got 10 seconds to go. This is the last exercise in the group of 10. All right, so we've got that 15 seconds break and then a full minute rest between these rounds. Grab yourself some water. We've got a good long break here to get ready for the repeat of those 10 exercises. This workout really keeps everything moving. I think it's flying by. Side shuffle and push-up is up first. And off we go for our side shuffle, side to side, and then down to the push-up, and spring in back up again for the side to side shuffle. Ten seconds to go. Double jack burpees are up next. Jumping jack and out to the burpee, and a jack from the plank position, and we're back up again doing jumping jack and jumping out to plank, jack. You get the picture. Ten seconds to go. And take your break. Tricep dip and leg extension toe taps are next. And hips up for the tricep dip, lowering down, and then tapping opposite hand to toe, and repeat that dip. Ten seconds to go. Take your break. We've got mountain climbers and diamond push-ups next. Six mountain climbers, quick, and hands together for the diamond push-up, and back to mountain climbers. Almost there. Next up is lat pull down, the sumo squat pulse, and sumo squat jumps. So arms up for the lat pull down, lowering down into the sumo squat. 3 pulses and then 3 jumps from that position. And repeat the whole thing. Up next, we've got arm circles in both directions and squat kicks on both sides. Arm circle, lowering down to the squat and give a kick each side. And we'll do the arm circles, 1 in each direction, and lowering down for the squat kicks. Just 6 seconds to go. Whew, take your break. We've got swimmers up next, so down on the mat for that. And let's have quick turnover for swimming. This one really seems to get at everything. You can feel it in your glutes and your back and your shoulders and your hamstrings. It's a great total body one. And you can think about that high knee run and handstand coming up next. Maybe plan your wall for that. All right, we've got our quick break here. You can think about where you might like to try your handstand for the next exercise. 6 high knees and handstand coming right up. So let's have a quick turnover on those high knees. And then if you can, up into a handstand and then quick back to the high knees. A good option here would be to do a wall push-up instead of the handstand if you're not there. Maybe someday you'll be ready to try the handstand. All right, that one was fun and done. And we've got the plank to side star alternating sides coming up next. High plank and rotating to side plank and side star. And then do the other side. Nearly there. All right, we've got our break and then our last exercise in this 10 exercise series. It's those 4 punches and the jump lunge. So last opportunity to laugh at my lousy punching. So a nice jump out to lunge position, 4 punches, and a jump to change which leg is in the front. Let's see some good punching. Just 10 seconds to go. Quick, quick. All right, we got some great total body work in there. Let's just shake that off. We'll go into a 1-minute jog next. So just back and forth, however big your space is. Might want to grab some water. We'll go into some more relaxing stretches in the warm down coming up next. And get your arms in there, a few arm circles, whatever feels good. We'll do a runner's lunge, right side up first. The wide runner lunge, knee over ankle, and let yourself hang into that and come up, arms up if you want to get at those hip flexors a bit more. Let's switch so the left leg is forward. Nice wide runner lunge. Let that feel good and opening in the hips. And raise the arms up. Let's stretch out the hip flexors. We'll do the pigeon next. And let's just bend that left leg down so the left knee is close to your left elbow. And maybe your shin is sort of parallel with the top of the mat. And lay down into that to feel it through your left glute and hip. And come into a pigeon on the right side. The right knee is up by your right elbow. And sink down into that. And come on into child's pose so your knees are wide and your hips are towards your heels. And you can extend your arms way out. Even go side to side a bit to feel that as a side body stretch. And just relax into place. And forward fold is next. So just on your feet, and you can wrap your arms and hang there. Let your head hang heavy. Stretch out those hamstrings. And hands to your shins or your knees, wherever you're comfortable to get a flat back. And we'll just go a bit deeper into the hamstrings in this halfway lift position. And rolling up slowly to mountain, so stretching way up, and then cactus arms and lifting the chest up to the ceiling and back to mountain. And we can do a bit of a side stretch either side. And up to mountain, cactus arms, dive down, roll up. And we're done. That was a great workout. I think it was a lot of fun, some good creativity there. Got all the moving parts moving, that's for sure. Thank you to Bradley Harms for his artwork today. Please subscribe if you haven't already. We'd love to see you next time at Top of the Hill Fitness.